Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing black with pink and weighed in officially at 174.6 pounds. Coming to us from Manchester, England, he brings a professional record of 24 wins, 2 defeats, 16 of his 24 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former IBO light heavyweight champion of the world, Lyndon King Arthur! And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing black with silver and weighed in officially at 174.2 pounds. Hailing from East London, England, he has a professional record of 26 wins, 3 defeats, 24 of his 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Currently ranked number 5 by Ring Magazine, he is the former 2-time world title challenger, Anthony the Beast from the East,
Ruben Tavares just with the finishing touches for Yard.
Cold break, I expect you to take a step back. Don't deliberately throw punches on the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, fellas.
A domestic boxing trilogy to be settled on this night of needle and grudge and pride as Anthony Yard and Lyndon Arthur meet for the 3rd time. It's one apiece. December 2020 split decision to the man from Manchester. The Londoner got his revenge a year later in 4 rounds. What happens next? It's a fascinating one. It's been a brilliant British rivalry as they enter the 17th round that they've shared. They know each other so well, and who does that favour?
Well, I think we're going to see a very fast start from Anthony Yard. Like I said, I mean, as I say, that's a beautiful jab, but having spoke to him in the week, he really is fired up for this. Again, that first fight, even though he got it right the second time, it still annoys him. He wants another win over Lyndon Arthur. Lyndon Arthur needs to get in a rhythm behind the jab. He's got to be disciplined with his footwork. He needs to be smart. Don't get greedy. Don't waste anything. Don't allow Yard to throw the right hand over a lazy jab. Everything has to be on point.
For me, Arthur's going to try and... It's a lovely jab there from Arthur. You've got to try and use it cleverly. So when Yard mounts an attack, you've got to be brave enough to step in and step out with that jab, and that'll just start to frustrate Anthony Yard. That's the one you want to do. And for Yard, he's got to follow that jab back in and throw the right hand over the top. That gives him the opening to a little bit power shot.
It can be lightning sharp. It clusters Anthony Yard. Bursts of power punches. Arthur, well schooled. Clayhurst and Boston Gyms provided so many fighters over the years. Such great talent. Pat Barrett in his corner. What a fighter he was. There's plenty of experience there. Ricky Ajayi, of course, one of the most popular figures on the domestic scene in Anthony Yard's corner as ever. They're a real team. And yeah, you're right, Darren. They really fancy this.
Yeah, that jab to the body is a good weapon for Yard. You can see the low lead hand of Arthur. That jab being stabbed into the body, then an overhand right. Could be a very useful weapon for Yard. I think the feints in between as well. I think he's got to fill the gaps, Arthur, with feints.
Shot there from Anthony Yard, and a good jab as well there. So if he can interrupt the rhythm of Arthur's jab, then that's going to be a real...
Don't wait on him, Yard. Jab.
Quicker and subtly.
That's the right hand from Yard. He's a disruptor.
Be first.
Sometimes a little bit early.
Yeah, be first. Nice hook. Nice body shot, Yard. Nice hook, Yard.
He's got to deal with Lyndon Arthur, and Arthur's got ambition of his own. Feeling good now under Pat Barry. Sonny Edwards in the corner as well. They really feel Lyndon is the best he can be for this.
Yeah, first round of Yard. Piece of good.
He's on the big screen. He loves a big entrance, doesn't he, the Cowboy?
He don't miss a trick, does he, Del Boy?
So Frank Bruno earlier. Remember, Chris Eubanks Sr. is here. It really is set up for a fantastic clash between the sons, and it's coming up after this one. Anthony Yard and Lyndon Arthur, fight number 3 between them. It's the 30th profile of Yard's career, the 27th for Arthur. They're really seasoned veterans, aren't they? They're settled in their careers. It's just a case of maybe if one can nick a world title.
Yeah, he started nicely here, Arthur. Working nicely behind the jab. Doesn't look flustered.
That boy drop his hands when he back up, when he pulling out.
The jab from Arthur. Sorry, from Yard. Just needs to be sharp on that jab, Arthur. Not afford to be sloppy with it. I do worry, though, where that comes back to, that jab.
So like you said, it's too fast to jab, isn't it? Fast it comes out, fast it comes back, and he gets out there fast, but sometimes he brings it back.
Nice overhand right, Yard.
Touch it like, yeah, that's an invitation you don't want to give.
Jab to the body from Yard. There's Arthur coming back with his own. He's got good reach and leverage when he's flowing as well. Lyndon Arthur just trying to get that range right.
Good feet. Just sitting there, sliding out of range, missing the double jab from Yard.
And also pouncing on that as well, when they make a little mistake, they're not too tall as well. You've got to make he makes a little mistake that comes to the front for too long, you've got to make him pay for that.
George Groves just walked behind us. Gordon Ramsay's here. Marcus Rashford. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? The amount of stars that have come out tonight.
Shows the size of this event, and then it's captured everyone's imagination. It really has.
While you waiting on the Yard, be first.
Like they were asking for the corner, some more feints. Commits attacks, double up the jab, turn the ass to the corner, and then just get that right hand in the tray again. Hit him anyway, just make him feel it.
A good feed again from Lyndon Arthur, and defence as well. Smart boxer. A cagey start that Arthur is doing okay here. Remember, he's coming off that 4-round defeat to Yard. That's got to be somewhere up there.
100% Adam. That would have been there from the moment that this fight was announced. He would have been in cap. Remembering those moments.
Character Billy Joe Saunders, I want him in there in the Eubank dressing room. What's going on, Darren?
You tell me, Adam. You tell me.
I wonder if Eubank will have more to add later. Will they keep us waiting? What's going to happen with father and son, the masters of the theatre, and the way that Chris Jr. has controlled the build-up absolutely to tea.
To this point, I think Arthur will be quite happy because he hasn't been a frantic start that maybe one for Anthony had, like he certainly was in the second fight. So he's been quite safe. The jab's been working for him. He's been trying to react when he has made a mistake, like didn't allow on with a couple of left hooks. So it's been a decent start. Nothing too much going on, but he'll want a calm fight.
This will suit him down to the ground. This pace of the fight is down to the yard. He needs to up the tempo. That's good work. Left hook upstairs, drop the right to the body. Needs to go again. It needs to be two-phase attack, sharp on the feet, sharp with your hands.
That's sometimes Yard's problem. It's cameos of class, but doesn't really follow it up. Sometimes can be a bit lackadaisical. And Lyndon Arthur is keeping his shape, and he will be happy with the way this is going. Yard trying to inch closer.
Yeah, well, the Yard's obviously a puncher. It's a good left hook there from him. But I don't think he's not following through with the shots here at the minute. So they're snappy shots, but I don't think they're really heavy enough to really make Arthur panic yet. They like seem to turn into the punches just that little bit more.
He never really turned the hip into that left hook. It was a nice scoring shot. More of an after shot. He had an opportunity there when he rotated the body. Could have spun into a right hand.
But remind Arthur about the second fight. Remember this and make him feel something.
Yeah, but Arthur's jab's good here.
With Henry was there from Arthur as well.
Yeah, he's just getting in and out of range nicely. Decent defence.
I think these straight shots to the body are working better for Yards. Just falling short of the jab upstairs.
This is more like the first fight than the second, that's for sure. But Arthur has slowed the pace down to his liking. He's just made him a little more in control here.
It's amazing how fights can change even when they've shared the ring for so many rounds before. The trilogy.
And there's been a lot of time since that second fight, let's not forget. Arthur's been beat by Bivol and Yard's been beat by Becker Diem, of course.
Yep, they both need this victory badly here. Yet to really catch fire. Yard tries to get the combination going.
Great, Nigel Benn, Nigel.